So what we're going to talk about in this video is one of the fun things you can do with background images. As we saw in the previous video, you can associate an image with a background so that it's repeated throughout that entire background. But that's not the end of it. You can actually affect how the image is repeated. It doesn't just have to be sort of mindlessly tiled and fill in the entire background. As an example, here's where we were at the end of the previous video. We can, with the property background repeat, say, let's repeat along the x-axis, which is the horizontal axis. And if we do that and hit reload, there we go. The image is repeated horizontally along that, which is to say along the x-axis. And now the rest of the background, where the image isn't being repeated, we can see the background color again. We can see the 85%, 85%, 85% gray. Starting in the top left corner, the image is repeating horizontally. You can also have it repeat vertically. And that's as simple as just saying, repeat Y. Not Y as in the question, but repeat along the Y-axis. So now the image is repeating along the left side here, up and down. It's starting in the top left corner and just repeats along that edge there. And again, we can see the background color wherever the image is not drawn. There's one more value you can use here, which is you might not want your image to repeat for whatever reason. You might just want it to show up once and then be there. And with no repeat, that's exactly what you can do. The image is placed by default in the top left corner of the element background, and with background repeat of no repeat, it appears once, and that's it. Now, with a little image like this, that might not be such a big deal, but you might have a big watermark of some kind that you want to put behind the top left corner of a document, or some sort of transition effect. That's where repeat X, repeat Y, and no repeat can come into play. With repeat X, you can create, with just a little tiny image of a gradient, you can create a drop shadow, for example, along the bottom of something or along the top of something. So that's where this repeating comes into play. And with background repeat, you can say no repeat, repeat X, repeat Y. The default value is repeat, which is just to mindlessly tile throughout the entire background. That's the default value. Now, that's all well and good, but of course, you might want to have your non-repeated image appear someplace other than the top left corner of the element's background. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about in the next video.